Part of the thrill of fishing Chatham Strait is the scenery. Surrounded by the lush islands and snow-capped mountains of the Tongass National Forest, it's impossible not to notice. Occasionally, our captains take a respite from fishing to lead their guests on an eco-tour into some of this stunning habitat. This week on Alaska's Fishing Paradise, Captain John Mills takes his guests to a secluded island hot spring for a little R&R. Meanwhile, Captain Garfield George finds some new friends in the Miller family. Deep in remote southeast Alaska, there lies a fishing paradise like no other.
Big fish.
Alaska's fishing paradise. Captain Garfield George is out once again, making anglers' dreams come true.
We're gonna go jig some herring this morning. Hopefully we'll get it fast, and we're gonna run up to fisheries, get our halibut and troll up there. Hopefully troll before that weather comes. Let's go, you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
We'll have to get that halibut off the way before the weather comes.
Mom's using a sissy stick.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Drop our poles in the water and start catching fish immediately. It's kind of different than what I'm used to fishing in Arizona because we're doing a lot more catching and a lot less fishing, so it's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, press it forward.
Oh, what elevator level you want to stop on, lady?
Must have came off. Did it come off? When it lifts up and goes sideways, it's really close.
It looks like people are all right.
My highlight today was to catch the first fish, the first halibut. And after that, I can't say it all went downhill, but I'm like Norma, it's neat to see her and the kids catch the fish.
You got his fish head back.
Yeah, you've got a fish head back.
That was big enough?
They're always great sports. My dad, I mean, half the time he'll sit back and just want to watch us fish just to make sure that we have our enjoyment, which is really cool when he brings us on these family trips.
What happened to your elevator trip over there? I heard that running and you get off or you didn't have anything on?
In our married life, Norma still has the largest fish. She caught a 102-pound halibut.
The first time.
The first time we ever went fishing.
Aboard the Tlingit Ani, Captain John Mills changes it up with an eco-tour for the Hinkle clan.
We're going to see the waterfall and the hot springs at Baranoff Island, do a little sightseeing. This morning was a little foggy, rainy, and visibility was low.
Great scenery. Loved the waterfall. Everything about it was pretty cool. good experience, yeah. Glad we did it.
I've had the Hinkles and Fishers for 3 days now, and today was their last day, and are heading home in the morning.
The fishing with the nieces, I think they liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. Going to hot springs instead of fishing. It's really nice here.
When we return, witness some of the natural wonders of Alaska. Alaska's Fishing Paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge and Juneau Convention and Visitors Bureau. Captain John Mills is taking John Henkel and family on an eco-tour of Baranof Island.
He won the trip last year for the 2-for-1, so he decided to bring me, and then he invited my little sister, and then his wife was supposed to come, but she got really sick, so my aunt filled in for her.
So today we take a no fishing day and went to the hot springs and the big lake. Saw some different scenery.
I didn't expect it to be that hot, but yeah, it was really nice actually. I liked how the waterfall was right behind it and stuff, so it gave it like a nice scenery.
Yeah, it was, well, hot. Definitely hot, hot. I wasn't expecting it to be that hot.
Yeah, they were really hot.
We took a trip down to Baranof Hot Springs, and they got us soaked in the hot spring there, and then went up to the lake.
That one lake that we went to, it was really pretty there and cool.
Back on the Chayik, the Miller brothers engage in a little sibling rivalry.
Yay, Doug!
Got it?
I don't know.
Fishing again?
Our parents have been here 3 times, and it's just been an absolute blast.
It's turbot right now.
This ain't a turbot. This has got something on it.
Yeah, yours is definitely not.
Holy cow, he's fighting out.
Both of them have gotten along very well. They sometimes are competitive, you know, and one puts the other one down and so forth, but they've gotten along great
Most of the day.
most of the time, and we've enjoyed it.
Hi, you. That's a good looking fish. That thing didn't fight.
I did pull the biggest halibut of the day.
I got something on here again.
Well, it's halibut.
Yeah.
He's got a halibut?
You want to come get this one?
Shall I?
It's
Not much of the keeper.
You can sit right here on this ice chest and put this pole under your butt and just lean back and forth and crank them up. It ain't too bad at all.
Wait a minute.
Looks like a keeper.
Does it look like a keeper?
Yeah. Just sit here on the ice chest and put this right between your legs.
I don't think I have it.
No.
Oh, yes, it is.
All right.
Stay here.
All right, I'll stay here.
I got a halibut, and harder the older that you get, or at least for me, and had to have help from my son to bring it in. I did all the cranking, but he helped hold the pole.
Huh?
He is.
You see that thing almost pulled you in the water?
Yeah, I know. That's how the one was I caught was 100 pounds.
Stop, stop. I would keep it.
Yes, I'm going to. Oh, I gotta rest a minute.
Coming up next, everyone's limited on halibut, so why not catch some salmon?
It is too.
We're gonna go salmon fishing a little ways from here, right by the creek there. We did pretty good yesterday. It didn't take us too long to get our halibut today, so hopefully we'll get a few hours before the weather comes.
And he definitely knows where to go.
Yeah, and he grew up around here, and he's been chartering around here for the last 20 years. So he definitely knows what he's doing, what he's talking about.
He knows every secret, that's for sure.
Yeah, full of knowledge.
Yeah, we started out with salted herring. I figured I'd cut it up.
Fish on.
Got him. And then I caught the first silver today, and it was a nice one, so that was good because I didn't catch a silver yesterday.
Well, we're not catching nothing, so we're gonna run back towards Danger Point and try to get out of here before the weather comes. And Albert was caught 6 from Danger this morning. That's a good sign.
When the captains and their guests are wrapping up their adventures for the day, the fish processing crew is just getting started on a long night of work. The first task is filleting each of the hundreds of fish caught that day.
All right, so after we fillet the fish, we bring them into the area where we pack them. We rinse it just with salt water. We individually label all the different species so that you know what you're pulling out of the freezer. After we vacuum pack it, it gets laid out on bread trays and then stack it in a flash freezer, which gets down to about minus 40 degrees. So after about eight hours, It's good solid freeze. On Fridays, we like to tally our fish board, get everyone's weight for the week lined up. This is their full boxes. This is their total weight for the week. And these are the notes we make for individual boxing needs. And we get them ready to ship out. On Friday evenings, the cooler's full of processed boxes. Saturday morning, we pack them all out, line them up for the guests to see what they caught all week and load them up on the cat.
Alaska has one more magnificent sight for the guests of Captain John Mills, coming up next.
Hi, my name is Mark Powers. I'm a manager here at Whalers Cove Lodge, and I'm here to show you how to haul your anchor. Okay, right now we're at anchor. Our anchor line is running just off of our port bow, and it's running at a 90-degree angle. What we're going to do is we're going to use the power of the engine in the boat, and that buoy that's on the ring is going to follow that anchor line. And as we pull on it, the flotation of the buoy is actually what lifts the anchor off of the bottom. Biggest thing to pay attention to is that we don't get the anchor line when we're towing it into the prop. Now I'm going to motor right towards the buoy and allow the line to come right up alongside the port side of the boat. And I'm going to initiate the counterclockwise circle. And as soon as that buoy pops up and starts dragging behind us at the same speed, that's when I know that the anchor and all of the anchor chain have been pulled up through the ring. And that's your cue to come off power and then retrieve the anchor. And if everything has worked, we should just be able to haul this line back in by hand. So now the buoy is supporting the weight of the anchor and all of the chain. And all I'm doing is pulling that anchor and chain over to the boat, coiling this line into the tub. Again, this is Mark with Whalers Cove. Enjoy your fishing.
The sightseeing on Baranof Island is wrapping up for the Henkel clan, but Captain John Mills won't let them off the hook that easily.
After we got to the hot springs, coming back down the trail, the sun came out and it was beautiful the rest of the day.
At first I was like all excited to come, but as I got here, it didn't feel like as real, because then I was like, oh my God, I'm actually here. But overall, I really like it up here.
I got another idea too. You want to try?
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of jig it up and down.
Oh. Oh, Sam. Oh, he's purple.
It's a sea bass.
On my Animal Crossing game, that's all I ever catch.
There we go. Another bass.
When we first came up here, that was one of our biggest goals, is to see whales. Oh, 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 oh! They're really cool, and I haven't seen a whale like up close like that.
We had the boat off. It was quiet, and the whales showed up just out of nowhere.
Oh my God, please don't let it be under the boat. We're all gonna die.
Smell the whale breath?
Yep.
And I think that was the highlight of the day.
We wanted to plan to run up to Fisheries Creek and get our halibut right away, and that turned out well. We got that pretty fast. We tried trolling up at Fisher Creek for a little while, about an hour, and we only caught one silver. It's too slow, and then I called on the radio, and Albert Howard answered. He said, yeah, we're catching salmon at Dangerous. So I said, let's go. That's a pink. A lot better. Oh, get it!
We fished with him yesterday, and we didn't know him before, so we weren't sure we wanted to fish with him again, but after yesterday, we came and asked, could we please have Garfield again?
Yeah.
And we're going with him tomorrow, we think, so. Unless he doesn't want us.
I wanted to catch a king. I was glad I could bring it up to the boat and at least see it.
It has to be bigger than this.
It was a 1/4 inch too small.
It's a rockfish. There's a lot common next to the kelp. Can't even lift it up. Ended up with 12 silvers, so that was a good day for them. I enjoyed that a lot.
We love fishing Alaska because you have no idea what you're going to catch or the size of what you're going to catch. But all of it is good eating.
1, 2, 3.
Alaska's fishing paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge. Closed captioning is provided by Courier Certified Welding.